In this video, let's look at how we can use Stripe as a beginner for our business. Stripe is a payment infrastructure for the internet, so you can use it to accept payments, send payouts, automate financial processes. You can integrate Stripe with your website to collect payments. You can integrate it with other services such as Amazon, Shopify, WhatsApp, Salesforce. So you can integrate it with them and collect payments from your customers. When it comes to the pricing, you will pay some percentage to Stripe for the payment. So like in my case, I am in India, so it's showing 2% for cards issued in India and 3% for cards issued outside India. This will be specific to the country where you originate from. To create an account with Stripe, go to sign in. Since we don't have an account, let's sign up. To create a Stripe account, you'll need an email. You need to select the country where you're from and the password. Create account. Once you have created an account, you will need to verify your email. Go to your email inbox and then click on the verification link that you'll get over there. In your inbox, you'll get a mail from Stripe where you need to verify your email. Click on that. Once your email is verified, you will get access to Stripe. But before you can use Stripe, you need to complete your business profile. This is important because you won't be able to accept payments until you complete your business profile. Click on complete your profile. On the left, you can see we need to follow all of these and fill all of the details before we can access to the entire Stripe account accepting payments. We need to verify our business, add our bank account, secure the account, review and finish. So business location, select your particular location, country where you are residing. The type of business you can select is company, limited liability, partnership, sole proprietorship, individual. Then you need to enter your business details or personal details as you select it. Enter the details as needed. Enter the address, enter the phone number, enter any tax number, select the particular industry you are in. This could be whether you have physical products, digital products, any services, you can select accordingly. How do you wish to collect payments, whether you're collecting through your website or an app, or are you using some offline collection of payments? Enter your particular website. Any customer support URL, terms of service URL that you have, privacy policy URL, cancellation and refund policy URL, the product description. Add public details for your customers such as statement descriptor, the customer support phone number if you have any. Click continue. Next, you'll need to add your bank details where you will receive the payouts from your customers. So this is important because here's where you will receive the payment and it won't allow you to proceed before you have this. So now I'll just continue. You can keep your account more secure by using an authenticator app or a security key. Let's try the security key option. Once I used any particular security method, either the authentication app or the security key, you can proceed. So now it's come to review, but there are some missing information, and as I mentioned, it won't allow you to proceed till you fill all the missing information. So it needs the customer support URL, terms of service URL. This depends on what option you selected. For me, I selected a product and a website, so that's why I'm getting these options. Now the business details are filled, the public details are filled, payout details are missing where it needs a bank account. I entered my bank account and hit save. Now I entered all my details, so it should allow me to proceed further. I filled all of my details in Stripe and now I have been able to come to the Stripe dashboard. It's showing that there is a waiting period for new account activation in my country. Maybe in your country it might not be there, but there will be certain period after which this account is activated. But I can show you all what you get with Stripe. This is the dashboard. Here it will show you your overall payments that you have received, the gross volume, the balance, the payouts, the payments being done. So all that details it will show on the dashboard main page. Any new customers you got. Then you have the payments option where you can initiate payments from your customers. Then you have balances that you have in Stripe and your customers and billing. Let's add one customer as an example. Go to customers, add new customer, give the customer a name, give an email and description you need. We can also add the billing information if you want. Country details, any address, you can add all of that. Once you're done, hit add customer. The customer is successfully added. Now let's try to initiate a payment from this customer when he has done a purchase or requested a service. Go to payments. You can see there you can share a link to a particular checkout page. You can manually charge a customer. You can create an invoice for the customer. You can create a pre-built payment form which you can embed into your website. You can even integrate this with other services like Amazon, WhatsApp, wherever you can get your payments. That will be done automatically. You go to that particular service, say Shopify or WhatsApp, and there you can integrate your Stripe account. So the payment done there automatically go through Stripe. The customer gets an option to pay using Stripe using their credit debit cards, and then the payment goes through via Stripe. Let's try to create an invoice for this particular customer we created. Hit invoice a customer. On the left are all the details you can fill. On the right, it shows a preview of the invoice that will be sent to the customer. You have details such as the date, the particular merchant name, the phone number, the quantity amount, total amount due. All the details are there on the invoice. On the left, you can add the particular customer who you want to send this invoice. In our case, we created this new customer, so let's add that. Any particular items which any products or services that you have, you can list over here. We don't have it right now, but we can add one time item. So give it any name, the quantity and the price. Say it's 1,000 rupees, or in your case it might be dollars or pounds. Click save. You can give a particular date by which you want the customer to pay the invoice. You can manage the payment methods. By which method can the customer pay? So here it gives you credit debit card option. In your case, there might be further more options by which the customer can pay depending on the country you are using. And you can activate certain payment methods if you want. So suppose I want to activate PayPal, I can click here, it will activate PayPal. You can choose how you want to deliver this invoice to the customer. Want to do it manually or via email to the customer. You can have additional option. You can add a memo of what you want to include in this invoice. You can have even custom fields in this. In the preview, you can check in the email how it will look to the customer when they receive this invoice. When they click on the link to pay invoice, this is how the payment page will look for them. They can use whatever payment methods you selected that to pay this invoice. Once you are done with the invoice, click review invoice. And now it will send this invoice to this particular customer. If you click send invoice, you can also add CC to any other emails if you want. The next is the balances, where it will show you the balance you have available in Stripe. Whenever customers make any payments, all those payments you'll receive in Stripe and it will be logged over here. In my case, it's showing on the way to your bank account, upcoming payments to your bank, the way to your Stripe balance. So it gives a segregation of the payments that customers are doing and that is hitting your Stripe account as well as your bank account. We have already seen the customers where it will list all the customers with their name, email, the payment method, the total spending they have done, the refunds and dispute losses. Now with billing, you can have billing to the customers that are recurring payments or one-off payments. Click get started. So you can bill customers based on your pricing model, whether you want to have a flat rate subscription where they pay a fixed recurring fee for a particular service. So here an example is a gym membership that costs a fixed $50 per month. Or you can have usage based subscription that based on your product or service, how much it is getting used, you have this payment from the customer. So cloud storage service that costs $1 per terabyte every month. And if a customer uses 10 terabytes, they pay $10. So it's based on the usage. Or you could have seat-based subscriptions. The number of seats the customer uses, you bill them based on that. Or you can have one-off invoices like we just created. It's a one-time payment. All those options you get in the billing. In the more you have option to again set up recurring payments, create invoices, provide pricing estimates, and the payment link. You can connect it to other services like I mentioned. You go to connect. So you can enable it to connect with other services over here like Squarespace, WooCommerce, Wix, Intercom, MailChimp. You can connect it to e-commerce platform like Shopify, WooCommerce. You can manage your products by going to the product catalog. Your goods and services you can add over here and then use that when creating invoices or recurring payments. You go to add product. You can add the product by giving it a name, a description. You can upload any image that you have about the product, any taxes you need to pay for the product, unit label, whether it's a recurring or one-off payment, the amount for the product, then hit the add product. You can do the same whether it's a product or service, you can add here. So whenever you are creating the billing or payments, you will get the option to include this particular product for which you are actually having the payment. With products, you can also create coupons if you want to offer some discounts for your product and set up the shipping rates for your product. You can set up the tax rates. You can even create pricing table which you can set up on your website. If you have different variations of your product or service, you can create kind of a table and integrate it with your website where it will show you the different products or different variations of products or different types of services that you are providing. I hope you found this Stripe tutorial for a beginner useful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.